Welcome to CC4Teams Extended. Today I will show you how to make an outbound interaction. Essentially, there are two ways to make an outbound interaction. Both are done from the My Interactions tab inside of CC4Teams. You can either select a new interaction to start the call or email or WhatsApp, whatever it might be. You can also go to your contacts list, and if you select the phone symbol next to the contact and the phone number, you can also bring up your outbound dial pad. Now this will automatically populate the details into there. But the first thing to remember to make an outbound call, you need to select the outbound number. So simply by selecting the outbound number, you select the phone number that you wish to call the customer on. Now this is not your direct line, this is a mainline number, so if the customer calls back, they will not go direct to you, they will call through your main IVR system and routing. Once selecting the number, you'll then have the options to select the dial pad, so you can either simply dial the number in manually, or if you select the little tick box here where it has SIP, PSTN, you can actually type the name of a user, so that will also come from your contacts list, or you can simply just type the phone number in. You can either hit enter or navigate, click off your screen. Once the little tick button highlights green, that means you can then go and make the outbound call. When you tick the green box, the queue itself or the resource account will call you. You need to answer this Teams Toaster pop-up to make the call. Once you've answered it, it will then begin to call the customer. Once the customer answers the call, you'll have your call controls to control the call, just like as if it was an inbound call. You'll note up the top, it does say outbound call. It does say the queue you've called from and the status timer of how long you've been on that call for. You also have the ability, just like with inbound, to bring up your historical conversations, meaning you'll see the last 5 interactions this particular person has had with your contact center. So if they say, oh, someone's already called me, you can quickly check the date, the time. You can check if the call was handled, who handled the call, so which agent, and what queue that call was through. So whether it was inbound or outbound, these details will appear. So you can see on the list here, you have outbound. So if the arrow points up to the right, this is an outbound call. However, if the arrow points downwards to the phone symbol, this is an inbound call. Once you're done with the outbound call, you can simply hang up. To start an email interaction or a WhatsApp, you need to select that interaction. Same as with calls, you need to select an outbound email or an outbound WhatsApp. You can then go on and enter the name or the email address. So this will actually pre-populate from your list. By simply ticking the tick, this will then bring up your conversation and you'll be ready to start. With outbound emails, you can do the same thing essentially as you would in Outlook. You can actually select the attachment if you need to add an attachment. You can type, you can change the text, you can upsize the letters. You can even insert images this way as well. You may also have some pre-saved templates, so pre-defined responses, where it can automatically populate the email for you. You have the ability to CC and BCC people, add a subject. Then not only that, you have the ability to park an email if you need to go on to another email. As you can see, I've got multiple interactions I can deal with. You also have the ability to transfer that interaction as well. You can either transfer it to an agent or you can transfer it to a queue. Once you're done with the interaction, you can simply hang up.